क्यों हो रहा है यार? अभी आना चाहिए।
Hello, commentary test 2. Hello.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. Introduce yourself and then start.
Hello and welcome, guys. We have a great game of cricket today. This is me, Dhruv, and with me I have Malay Mehta. Windsor Lions is playing Renegades in the final of the WECL 2022. It's a windy day today and a bit of cloud cover, so it's a good bowling conditions today. Renegades have already taken 2 wickets from Windsor Lions and the score is 50 for 2. Anoop has the ball in his hand and he has already gotten a wicket. Aman on the strike. Oh. Big swing from Aman. Good appeal from the Renegades team. I think with it was a good ball, a good length side off stump. And looks like Aman has been given out finally. That was a great side off stump, missing completely and full slog. Been a The score is 56 for 3 after 83 overs. The batsman walking in, Mr.
Looking at the situation of the game, we would think we need to and play over as much as they can. Looking at the is hitting the ball. Sal is a batsman. He would need some time to settle. Yeah, the aim should be to play all the 30 overs at this point.
This is already a second wicket for Anu. A good so far.
So good cut should be there is a backward point, there is a cover on the 30-yard circle. There is a struck man and a deep long of his circle. That is a to start with. The right line. Decent swing looking at the condition.
That was a good ball on a hard length. Try to defend, but it is went to the Utkarsh.
Catch it.
That was a shot. Look like a good shot. Utkarsh clear the mid on reach. Running catch to left was a great. It's already 4 wickets down for Lions. Ganga is the new batsman to walk in. Go. What do you think, Malay?
Just the length of pressure knocking off. He's looking to the deep cover, able to price the new ball.
Between they talk Ganga at each other for a long time. Here each other.
Being on the knows what he's doing, knows the of the pitch. Just what to and swing into Ganga.
Ganga clear now. There is third man.
There's a third man, a square, fine leg. There is a deep. Very safe shot. And a dot.
This was a fall from Anup. All this ball on a hard and make the bat only this over into Renegades so far. Gonna say how much it's only first four. They make this have to
provides him with a lot of bounce. So, and with Ganga's height, he will try to ball the good length ball to Ganga.
Yes, the Jackson pitch has lost its even bounce throughout these years, but let's see what Ganga does about it. Again, good length ball on the leg stump. This would be called a wide, an extra run for Windsor Lions.
He would have to stay away from that length. Looking at, there is no deep square leg, there is no deep fine leg. There is a man at square leg and a man at third man. So he would look to ball the good length ball, and is aware of the extra bounce on the pitch.
Oh, this one was a bit fuller. Ganga was a little bit late on his front foot. Ball was in the air for a second, but straight to the fielder.
After the over, maybe turn it around and shoulder shot if you want to. यहाँ से जाना थ्रू
एक बंदा कर सकता है.
This was merged to covers for a single. The fielder would have to change again for the righty. Binay is looking good right now. Looking at the wickets lost, no pressure on him at all.
You batted?
Last ball of the over. Binay checking the field. Again, good length ball outside off stump. Binay, good defensive shot. It went past the bowler and this took a quick single. Good running from Windsor Lions again. This is the end of 10th over and Windsor Lions are 60 for 4. Binay looking really good with 24 of 16.
Looking at the batting depth that Windsor Lions possess right now, the only aim would be to stay on the crease, play as many balls as you can, try to get their scoreboard going. Windsor Lions having some very good hitters coming down the order. In Abhishek is a very good hitter of the ball. The captain Hill hard. The hitter and
The batsmen are never in question with Windsor Lions. They have a good in bat. Outside the batsmen have good bats. Only problem now they are facing the continue they crease. Cannot too many bowlers, they worry. They need to keep rotating strike and let the hitters do their job in the end.
The first was 7 a.m. of the day. So far, looking at the clouds are clearing a bit, but let's hope for the best today.
Again, his attack is Binay. Short ball and Binay pulls it towards the great Binay. Decided to play late, but it was very well timed. One ball was no.
Have to stay from that from the end where the pitch is bounce the ball onto the bat. Playing the looking at he will get hit off the ball. So it goes on again. But getting kind of
Was excellent from after really good. He is really a good play off a bottom hand. This was not the way to go. Should have played straighter bat. This one could have been a 6 as well.
the team. There's a deep point, a deep third man,
Continuing those again, good bat like that. Anything in his heart will be put away, and Binay is looking in really good touch now.
the way mid for us. Look at the line.
Faces Tanu, feels change again. Set cover a bit square. There is a third man and a mid wicket.
This will impact on the ball. That was on the outside to drive completely and down.
No. Sway lethal bowler. Would need to look at it for very want to.
From the single from not have
Good field except for combo. They should have been.
the last competition. It is going to be a lot of firing from point to 12.
Last Anup face. This was a side off. I tried to straight to the and that one over 6 for 4 wickets. Windsor Lions are looking a little stable after those first few. So far, they have good. The not been hitting hands cover 4. Pulling change there. into the attack against Ganga.
So Praveen was against the last game they played against Windsor Lions. Got 100.
He was the match to few of that was beautiful. Third bit for Ganga, which I don't think is a very good idea.
Start the proceedings.
There was behind the leg stump all the when need to despite good have the runs every they have first over till the power and looking very extras they might they a bit good out and completely great to
They say against on the like the picture of the final. They are a bit focused more on the and the offside.
try to put this foot saying it
The ball carried really well to the keeper.
needs to check his play space. Length head off beats
Bit of change the last move to third man. The third man which is the back cover. The man on the mid off. Looking for field placements, Praveen would like to go shot. Balls on the
side off with Ganga realized cut for Ganga.
that extra on the ball and it all right.
Once again time really on of the Ganga managed.
That we can on ball did not carry the wicket. The it been a tag after 71 getting some sense in the beginning and joining the attack as soon as he got shot.
The curtain is gonna the
Change. There is not long who is very strong manner and there is a shot head
bit using the button they set for. There is a deep point, but the extra cover region is completely empty. Let's watch.
Anything short and been able to capitalize.
That's a good length. I'm able to cut it to deep point for a single. If Karan can hit this and they get any, they would not to wicket to tap, especially for win, because if he gets he is there and almost 100 this
Going full swing on the Ganga to
there was from Ganga little and been
field so the move from 5 to third point, deep cover, and a man between extra cover and cover in the circle. There is a short square mid wicket to save the single and a deep mid wicket as well.
this was tried to cut it, but it was white ball called.
Swing means that looking at this end of the wicket, so we can see how uneven it's getting extra bounce on one and not at all bouncy on the second end.
Short it on it to miss, been to miss out on
The midfielder
going
square wicket.
this for a bad ball.
A bit of fielding required at deep point and
Another ball from Karan. Far up from bending the bottom of the bat to backward point. Start a little bit on the field. One more wide from the
when probing the line, you can see a big headed up as well as on Kashif.
ball. This was a good ball from. This is very good running team. He can land. This was on good length. It's helping to this poor ball from
Thrown by the line. It's been to stay ball. No, that hit
this was already 12 runs for this. This for
score 8 4 wickets. The ball and
Renegades have depth team. Uh, Thereafter, fast bowlers like the him, and there are some spinners. So they like to hitting this and
The beautiful shot on that in the last over, that deep line. That no defense cover. Those full of the back. Have seen receiver.
manner the Renegades team at the moment. Start chirping and are to the ball. Good sign.
Bowler and combination to do fire. Let's see, and no defending the middle. There is an third man and a deep sweep offside.
This was on step. Bennett to lead the ball, hit him on the heads. Bowler
Looking like off stump. Shot off. And the down the other bowlers.
This was good. Was a little bit late on this one. He hit over with jump and catch the ball. Was a little far. Hitting deep length.
Is gonna Praveen Windsor and look extra the piece and straight point the beat.
A good but ready one. Was able like get
This is what to rotate in the when wicket exposure from doing putting balls that man
the fielder stop the ball. Single take.
from
Gates a way to struggle there in together, but this man always been excellent. This was a full toss. Back gun for
40 was the 80 wicket.
good only
On 8 4 10 16 a bit but playing and the
cup that pass according to field, but he doesn't bowl to bowl second
discussion for the field. There is a leg. Here, there is deep.
Ball run. Good out. Gun footwork was bad. That great ball. What
Shake from the point. The line.
that from after little settled, he his length and back from pre. And be called for drinks. Gates at the moment their back. They have gotten two and so far. Renegades. Team in the Windsor batsman is on these.
Break bit of a chat with the Windsor Lions captain and the
All right, I'd like to take a break for drinks as
आ जाओ भाई.
Welcome back to the game, guys. Sorry we had a little bit of a technical difficulty, but we are streaming live now. There was some action in the last over. Has been hit a good 6 over long on to Pravin. Score as of now is 102 for 5 after 16 overs. Abhishek on the strike. Gautam has the ball. Good length ball outside off stump. Abhishek tried to cut it, but he was beaten by pace. Second ball of the over from Gautam. This was a bit wide. Keeper doing a good job collecting the ball. Surya has been one of the best keepers in Windsor. He has all the technique down in his notebook. That's the spirit of this team, Renegades. They are good in all three departments. That was hit over long off. Did not time the ball well. Karan running towards his left, and that was a fumble. Abhishek would have been a goner had that catch been taken. A good ball on a hard length. It's very hard to beat Abhishek by pace, but Gautam is doing a really good job. The fielder would not like this. Again a wide ball. Surya diving to his right. Great effort by Surya.
That drop catch might cost them a bit of runs in the total score, because Abhishek can change the game to anywhere. Looking at Binay's touch, he's looking at the ball like a football, trying to nudge singles on the good balls and putting away the bad ones. That's exactly what Windsor Lions need at the moment. That single takes Binay to 49 runs. It's been 106 runs for Windsor Lions in 15.3 overs. Gautam steaming back into Abhishek. A bit of a full length, a big swing from Abhishek and a miss. White ball not called.
Abhishek has been an instinctive hitter. He is swinging at every ball, but this does not look like a smart thing to do with 5 wickets down. He would need to settle, as there are still 14 overs to go.
Very good defensive shot, full length delivery again. Abhishek looking good. Looks like Renegades had a bit of a talk in the break. They are talking a bit, trying to motivate their fielders and bowlers, trying to get back in the game.
That's it. This looks like a good cricket from both teams. Renegades are hitting good lengths after the break. This was a short ball towards the leg stump. Slower one, that's why Abhishek missed it. Good thinking from the bowler.
He played that a bit early, expecting some pace. Looking at Abhishek's height, he might struggle batting from the other end because there is no bounce at all. The balls are not carrying at all to the wicketkeeper.
This is what the bowlers need to think. Just because you have pace doesn't mean you have to use pace balls on every ball. You need to focus on variations. You need to beat good batsmen by using your skills, not just pace. It's 17 overs done, 106 for 5. Binay is still on 48, but Abhishek, Binay would be on strike.
Binay facing Praveen. It's 106 after 17 overs with half the side back in the dugout.
There's a deep third man for Binay and long on, long off. On the leg stump, good length. Binay nudges it towards square legs. No run taken. They have opted not to go for a deep mid-wicket for Binay. Most of his field has been set on the offside, so that's where the bowler would try to keep it. There is also a deep point for Binay. It's again full on the middle stump. Binay flicks it towards the mid-wicket fielder.
If the bowler is looking to bowl this line, he's trying to attack the stumps, he would require a deep mid-wicket.
This was a poor ball. This was not set up. This was not set up for his field at all. On the leg side, Binay flicks it over for a fine leg for a 4 and reaching his 50. This was a good inning. This is a good inning from Binay. He is holding his own. The bowlers are hitting their hard lines against him, but he is playing really good cricket. The bowler would need to think what he wants to do with his field. If he wants to bowl on the leg side to a player like Binay, he would need a deep fine leg or a deep mid wicket. A good 50 from Binay and a bit of a cheer from the Windsor Lions team.
Praveen steaming in with the 4th ball. That was a bit full of good length. Binay slaps it down to long off for 1 run. Abhishek back on strike. It would be interesting to see how Abhishek bats from this end with the extra bounce that the pitch provides.
Abhishek is a tall man, mind you. He likes to use his bottom hand. He can slog the ball really well. So the bounce may not affect him as much as the other batsmen. There is a bit of a discussion going on about the ball. It looks like the fielders are checking the ball.
A bit of a wet outfield today here, a bit of a drizzle in the morning. The ball is out of shape, a bit of a discussion. Windsor Lions using this opportunity to have a chat. Captain walks in with water to have a chat with the man in farm, Binay.
Right, 5th ball of the over. Short against Abhishek. Did not bounce as much as he would have wanted. This was slapped for a 4 on the mid-wicket, in the mid-wicket region.
This is not so good bowling from Praveen. With the entire leg side being empty, he's continuously giving the batsman the time to slog on the leg side.
He would need to put some pace in that ball if he wants to beat Abhishek. As I said, he's a tall man and he would not care about the bounce as much as the other batsman. Oh, this was a good ball on the pads, but this was a little too high according to the umpire. Appeal rejected. "18 overs gone, 115 for 5. This will be interesting to see. Would Gautam continue with his 2nd over in this spell? Looks like he's going to.
He does, yeah. So Renegades going with the attacking option. They do know that the wicket at this point is very crucial. They would prefer getting Binay, but any wicket at this point, and Renegades would be happy with that.
Yes,
they have sent half the side of Windsor Lions back to the dugout.
Good tactics from the captain of Renegades. Once again, a deep point for Binay. This time we have a deep mid-wicket. Oh, this was outside off stump. Edge towards the 3rd man region for a 4. This was not very well shot from Binay, but he would not mind the boundary. Good bowling from Gautam again.
Gautam does look a bit disappointed that Edge getting Binay 4 more runs.
But he needs not to think about those things. When you're playing the game of cricket, these things happen. Catches get dropped. The good thing is the important thing is you need to keep your spirits up. Slower one from Gautam, outside off some, but a bit too far. Wide ball.
The ball did stay a bit low, looking at the uneven bounce of the pitch. It was wide outside off stump, slow, and almost a grounded ball to the wicketkeeper Surya.
Good pace again from Gautam. This is what he can do. This is what he needs to do. He beats Binay. Good length ball outside. Good length ball on the off stump.
Binay trying to swing it on the leg side, going for the big one. And he misses that, adding another dot ball.
Short ball from Gautam. Binay steps back and cuts it towards third man for a boundary, for a 6 actually. Great piece of batting from Binay. This was well judged. Good footwork. He was on his back foot and this was a good slap. Gautam was looking really good until this ball. He needs to keep hitting his hard lengths. Bit of a discussion with a fielder about the bowling.
Gautam to Binay, same field.
Good pace from Gautam. This was on the stumps, under edge, saved Binay. Good comeback from the bowler.
Binay was expecting that full ball after being hit for 6 on that short one. Did not be able to capitalize on that. Tried to play with a cross bat.
This was on the stumps. You do not want to play with a cross bat in these kind of balls. Again, a wide ball from Gautam. Gautam looks like he's losing his rhythm.
White ball call. Looks like the bowler is in a bit of a pressure and he should be after getting hit for 2 boundaries in the same over.
This was a full toss. I beg your pardon. This was a full toss. Binay slaps it towards mid-off for a single. There's already 13 runs off this over and we still have 1 ball to go. Abhishek on strike this time. Full ball again on the pads. Off drive from Abhishek and straight to the long off fielder. Single taken. End of the 19th over. Windsor Lions is 129 for 5. Binay playing on 64 of 42. Good bit of batting from Binay again.
Binay looking good at the moment, striking at 152.38. Abhishek trying to get his rhythm in.
Looks like the captain has decided to take the ball in his hands. This is going to be interesting to see. There is the classic spinner-friendly field setup with a wide mid-wicket, long on, long off, and the extra cover, which seems to be coming in. They want a deep third man. This is interesting. No boundary protection on the offside for Abhishek. This was full on the pads. Abhishek hits it over mid-on to get a single.
Did not quite time it. You will have to be careful facing Karthik. He gets the ball to swing in. Again, did not quite get it into the middle. Single.
I'm sorry, the bowler again is Vignesh. This was full. Abhishek with a big swing towards long on. The fielder was covering his ground, but the ball bounces in front of him and goes over his head for a 4. This was really unlucky for Renegades.
The fielder not compensating from the bounce. He did not expect that. We do not see that in Windsor. Some surprising bounce and the ball went for 4.
Yes. Jackson always has been like that. The ground is not very even, so the ball can move anywhere it wants. We could use some better grounds here in Windsor.
Vignesh trying to keep it full. Abhishek hitting the bottom of the bat straight to the man at extra cover.
Oh, this was a good Yorker from Vignesh.
Right in the block out. Doing really good bowling here. Vignesh could come back in the next 2 balls.
Short one from Vignesh. Not a good pace ball at all. This was very slow for Abhishek. He was on top of the ball and he flicked it. He slapped it over mid wicket for a 6. The only bad ball in this over. 12 runs from this over. Windsor Lions charging ahead with 141 for 5 after 20 overs. So the last 10 overs for first innings, and we'll see what happens next. कितने की second ball of fuel from Gautam. This was a bit wide.
Change of ends for Praveen. Coming from the other end to Binay.
This is the shorter boundary, mind you. So he would like to stay away from any full balls. This was a Yorker right in the block hole. Binay tried to swing it, missing it completely. The stumps have shattered. End of a very good inning from Binay. Great bowling from Praveen. Very first ball. This is 6 wicket down for Windsor Lions.
This wicket should bring Renegades back in the game. We can see it has increased their morale.
This is the wicket they wanted. Renegades have done a really good job this time. After those couple of expensive overs, they have come back really strong. Praveen, end of the change work for him, showing good pace, hitting the right block hole.
Renegades continuing with the same attacking strategy. They are looking to get wickets. They are aware of the deep batting lineup of the Windsor Lions team. The next man walking in, another big man, Kashif Saeed. Still a lot of batting to come for Windsor Lions.
That's it. Windsor Lions did not want to lose Binay's wicket. This puts them under a little bit of pressure since there are only 10 wickets left. 10 overs left, and they were looking to capitalize on the good partnership that was building. The field is the same for Kashif. Long on, long off, deep mid wicket, and a deep point. First ball on a good length outside off stump. A big stride forward for Kashif, and he nudges it towards the mid off area.
The change of pace from Praveen, a slow run, top edge, and taken by the fielder at third man.
Good catch
Kashif
from
Saeed
third man.
Departing just on the second ball.
Good bit of bowling from Renegades. This is what you expect from a good team on a final day. Good change of pace. This was slow. This was a slower one. The batsman committing really early for the shot, and Windsor Lions in a deep trouble. 6 wickets down. The new batsman walking in is Lukman. He is also a big hitter. Let's see how this plays out, because we still have 10 overs to go. If Windsor Lions want to stay in this game, they would have to play all 10 overs.
Despite those 2 big overs, Renegades still trying to play attacking tactics, and it is working for them at the moment. Bringing Praveen back in from the other hand, he takes a big weight of Binay and taking Kashif just on the second ball. Hey.
Great piece of bowling from Praveen. Once again, the slower ball did the job for Renegades. This goes to say it's never about the pace. It's never about just the pace in cricket. It's how you use your variations and your skills. Three dot balls in this over so far, and 2 wicket balls. Praveen bowling his 4th ball.
That was full of good length, very well defended. On the body, straight to the man at short mid wicket.
No run so far from this over. Good attack from Praveen.
With the new man in, Renegades not to attack, still with the defensive field on the leg side. No one in any catching.